Okay, welcome back to my playthrough of XCOM 2. This should be the 20th video, and this is the 20th mission overall on this playthrough. It's a supply raid mission. It just popped up. I do have this story mission that I can do just about at any time, but I'm waiting until I have a project going in the proving ground called a Skulljack, and I'm actually waiting for that to get done before I possibly hit this black site. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do this supply raid mission. As you can see in the top right corner, I've got $1 basically of supplies. I've got very low intel, very low Illyrium, and very low alloys, so I really do need these supplies. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. You can see in the top right corner it shows that there are 11 enemies here, and that includes quite a few tough enemies, mutons, and especially that Archon. In my last video I actually made a mistake and allowed an Archon to shoot one of my soldiers, and he ended up almost killing her. So I'm going to try and not make that mistake again. And it also looks like there is a heavy mech here, but I'm not too worried about robotic enemies because in my squad I do have 2 specialists with combat protocol, and generally that does about 8 damage to robotic enemies, so I should be able to take out that heavy mech pretty quickly. And if not, I can always shut him down with haywire protocol. So let's go ahead and launch this mission and go ahead and check out the old squad. So luckily my green ranger here was able to recover from that shot in the last mission I was telling you about, where she took 10 damage, and it was a critical hit, and she almost died from it. And luckily it only took her 6 days to recover, as long as I had engineer staffed in the Advanced Warfare Center. So I was actually surprised by that, because I thought she was going to be out of commission for, at least maybe 25 to 30 days. So I'm glad to have her on this mission. It is a very difficult mission, and I don't really have any items to put on. Oh, I did get this item, now that I remember it. So I got another mobility. I've already put one of these on my yellow ranger, and so I'm going to put this one on her. And that's because I use my rangers as scouts. They both have phantom and conceal, so I try and keep them for the most part hidden for the entire mission, and just use them as spotters for my sniper. So let's go ahead and start this mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Now on these supply raid missions, this is one of the rare types of missions that I actually use my sniper to actually snipe the whole mission. Generally I move my sniper in most timed missions just like a normal soldier, and usually just use her pistol, because I build my snipers to be kind of a hybrid with some gunslinger skills and some sniping skills, just because on the timed missions it's kind of hard to reposition your sniper and then fire the next turn and then have to waste another turn repositioning or reloading. So it's much easier just to move the sniper with your squad on those timed missions. But this mission actually does not have a time limit, so I'm actually going to post my sniper up with my 2 specialists and my grenader as far back as I can, and hopefully in an elevated position. And then I'm going to use my rangers to get sight on the enemies so that my sniper can take some shots. Now it looks like I'm on a forest map. I don't see any buildings. Let's check those map bounds. So it looks like the map ends right here, and right there. So it looks like this is going to be a long, skinny map. So I'm actually going to move. I'm actually going to move my sniper and my specialists and grenader back into this direction.
Roger that.
Now my Green Ranger is kind of spec'd more towards close combat. Usually I have a shotgun on her, but I haven't gotten the plasma shotgun yet, so she actually just temporarily has a plasma rifle. But she also has that grenade that does an extra 2 damage from her perk that she got from the Advanced Warfare Center. So I try and put her as my, closer range scout. And then my Yellow Ranger has the Death from Above perk, which allows him to possibly take 2 shots on the enemy as long as he is on a higher elevation. So I try and keep him up on a high elevation and use him almost like a DMR marksman.
Moving to designated coordinates.
And they both have conceal, so if I need to, I can actually take a couple shots with them to finish off some enemies and then reconceal them the next turn. Now, these enemies are, let's see. Okay, I'm just trying to think of the best way to attack them. So I think I'm actually going to move my sniper way back here. I think that's going to be the play.
Go, go, go. Roger that.
And I like to put my specialists back with my sniper because the specialists both have combat protocol, and their drone can pretty much go across the entire map as long as they can see the enemy. So their drones are almost act like a sniper shot themselves. So that's why I like to keep them back here. And then the grenader, he just I just have him stay with the main group because he doesn't really fill a purpose here
Moving to designated
other
position.
than basically being a bodyguard for the sniper. Because once I fire with the sniper, my grenader loses his conceal, and I don't want him up in the front lines there, because the whole point of sniping with my sniper is that the sniper is so far away from the enemies that the enemies basically will take a couple turns to even get into shooting distance of my sniper, and by then I should have already killed them. That is why you move the sniper basically to the very back of the map. So I'm gonna move him up here and put him behind that heavy cover. Now you might be wondering why my specialist, why this one is in pink. Well, he just kind of looks like, you know, someone who would wear pink with that haircut and those glasses. All of my soldiers are randomly generated. I didn't change anything except I give them different armor colors just so I can distinguish who's who on the playing field. But yeah, he just, I mean, if you look at him, he looks like someone that would wear, you know, a pink Abercrombie and Fitch shirt. Basically, I'm saying he looks like a douchebag. Okay, so I'm not sure why I can't take a shot on that enemy.
Moving to position.
So I'm going to reposition my ranger here and see if I can get better vision on him. And I think I can if I get right behind
That's
him.
affirmative.
Headed there now. Looks like hostiles over here.
Okay, so there's actually two Archons. Now, I don't know if they're called Archons or Archons. But I'm going to just keep calling them Archons. Although it is a ch, it is a C and a H, so maybe I should call them Archons. I'll call them Archons from now on. So I still can't take a shot on anything from up here. This is kind of a odd map because this is pretty much the only elevated position right there. Now there are these spots over here, but that's getting a little too close to the enemies. So I think I need to actually reposition my sniper down here.
Okay.
And next turn I should be able to get my shot off.
We're covered. I'm on it.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Okay, so let's go ahead and fire with my sniper here. So I'm going to take that 73% shot on that Muton, and really I just want to get that group activated and moving towards me.
They're onto us.
Okay, so it looks like I can possibly kill this Muton right here, so I'm going to go ahead and take that shot.
There you go.
Normally I wouldn't attack with my scout like that, but that was a 100% shot with a 65% chance to crit, so and that's a tough enemy, so I possibly wouldn't have got that good of a shot again. So I really had to take that. Now the rest of my soldiers aren't close enough to take any shots. So I believe I may have to just overwatch.
I hope it's worth it. Okay, I'll go.
Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to use a mimic beacon here. And I'm going to use this one. And that's going to allow me to use his overwatch, and more importantly, her overwatch has covering fire, so she might be able to fire twice. I'm gonna go ahead and move back this direction.
What's over there?
Then I'll leave him up here just to keep an eye on that second squad up here.
Eyes on the prize.
Okay, so it looks like he's not moving close enough for my overwatch to take effect. Or possibly, maybe overwatch doesn't work on those archons. Honestly, I'm not sure. Because I mean, that muton just moved right next to where that archon is, and I got my overwatch shots on it. Although I can't see that archon anymore, so it's... Okay, now I can see him. Huh. I thought maybe this tree was blocking my overwatch shots. So I'm going to...
If you say so.
I'm just gonna put a grenade on them, kill that muton, possibly, and do a little damage to the archon as well. Ooh, 5 damage. Oh yeah, okay, so I forgot I actually got a perk on my grenader that allows him to do, was it 2 more damage with his grenades. Move my ranger in and should be able to take down quite a bit more life on him. Oh well, or she can just totally miss. Okay, next up, my sniper, 86%. I'll take it. Now at this point I've got 2 other than my yellow ranger that's up scouting, I only have 2 attacks left. And really I have to kill him this turn, and it seems... Oh wow, I still can't hit from here. And I can't combat protocol. That's bad. Okay, so I was thinking of firing both of my combat protocols at him because it seems like even if I'm standing right in front of him, he's still really hard to hit for some reason. I mean, this was my Green Ranger, that was a 71% chance, and he's standing right in front of her. So I moved my blue specialist right here because I thought I could see him and do combat protocol, but apparently I can't see him, so really I just need to move down here and take that shot and just hope I hit. Take it. Okay, so I did 2 damage. That's not enough. See if I have any. Now, I could throw my last mimic beacon. Ooh. Actually, I just got this ability and I completely forgot about it. Let's see if I can hit with that. Oh, nice. So, I don't even need... Okay, so I don't even need line of sight to fire with this. Let's see how much damage that does.
Brian Electronics.
Oh, yeah. Alright, that saved my ass. Okay, I have to remember I have that ability. I must have gotten it recently. Ooh. Alright, now I can start moving up and hopefully take out this second squad up here. So that was 3 enemies. It said there are 11 total.
Solid copy.
And I think I'm going to just move both of my rangers together now so that they can cover each other. And my sniper, I am going to reposition in this direction and possibly put him up on that it looks like a burnt up gas station. So I'm going to send most of my squad over there.
Solid copy.
Affirmative.
Now, it's probably not the smartest thing to, as a sniper, to position yourself on top of a gas station, especially right above the gas pumps, but the enemy's pretty far away, so I don't think they're going to be able to get any shots off on those gas pumps here. Oh wow, I can't go up there. That's odd. You know what? I might actually be able to just fire on the squad right from where I'm at. Okay, maybe not. Let's go ahead and go into Overwatch with my sniper from here.
Is it clear?
I guess that'll be okay.
Tired of waiting around.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm going into Overwatch with my sniper. Currently, my sniper can't see any of those enemies to take a shot. but it looked like those enemies are patrolling. So just because he can't shoot them right here doesn't mean he can't shoot them if they move a couple blocks this way or this way. So I'm actually just going to stay on Overwatch right now and hope that he takes a shot on one of them.
Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Okay, so it looks like another group just popped up, a Viper and a Muton. Let's see if I can shoot any of them. Still can't shoot anyone.
Affirmative, covering now.
Let's do this. Overwatch.
Scanning.
Let's rock.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just keeping my troops in Overwatch because I think that Viper and Muton are probably going to come this direction, and then I can just kind of wipe them out. Now they are moving pretty slow.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Fully covered.
I'm on it. Moving to Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Okay, so there we go. Finally they got to me. My sniper is just not
Missed the
being
target.
very accurate in this mission. Especially with all those accuracy items I've given him. So that Muton's probably going to get killed by my Overwatch fire. Oh,
Enemy is still up.
my grenader missed like usual. So now I just want to show you something. So even though the enemies right here and all of my troops are kind of way back here and can't get any flanking, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and kill these two enemies with just the 4 troops I have back here. And if for some reason I don't kill both of them, I still have my Ranger scouts that stay up in the front lines. I still have them up here. They could easily swoop in here and take out both of these guys by themselves. But I just kind of save them just as a kind of a get out of jail free card. So let's go ahead and take a oh wow, he still can't take a shot. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna take some shots with my pistol.
I'm scanning him.
And now I'm going to fire my pistol again, see if I can go ahead and kill that Viper. Okay, so he got in 2 dodges in a row, so I can kill the Viper with a grenade now, so I'm actually going to focus on the Muton. Now that 2 hit on the Muton is really low, so I actually need to move into a flanking position here.
I'm trusting you here.
And it's still pretty low, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot. Okay, so I think that destroyed his
Not
cover.
good. On reserves.
Okay, so that had a 40% chance to critical, and
Running
it
front.
worked out good. So now my other specialist is just going to combat protocol that Viper, so he doesn't
This
dodge
looks
again.
valuable.
And the Viper actually dropped some items, so I'm just going to take one of my stealth rangers here, grab that item, and then I can just dash him back up to that same tree. Now, the unfortunate thing about having my rangers stay stealth for most of the missions is they're not getting many kills anymore. They got up each to 30 kills. I think they each have 33. And now they don't seem to be getting any kills. But it doesn't really matter too much because they've almost reached their final rank. Let's see if my ranger can take another... Okay, so my sniper still can't take a shot. This map just has really bad positioning for a sniper, so I'm actually going to stop the whole sniping thing, and I'm just gonna go attack the enemy.
It is clear.
I've actually tried to reposition my sniper about 4 times in this mission, so it's about time to give up on that. I ain't got time for that.
What's over there?
Got it covered.
Ready to rock.
Okay, and I don't want to move up too far right here because my Green Ranger is within range of shooting them, so that means they can see my Green Ranger if he wasn't stealth. So I don't want to move my troops up this turn very far here because I don't want to activate that group. So I'm just going to put everyone right here.
Solid copy.
Okay, and now I can attack that enemy group.
If you say so.
Okay, so I was actually able to move up this far without activating that enemy group, even though they have sight on my ranger that's right here. So I'm just gonna start moving everyone up.
Already there.
Is it clear?
Finally. Rock and roll.
On Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Come get some. Got it covered. Adjust your aim. I'll get him next time.
Okay, so this should be fairly easy to take out these enemies. So, go ahead and do that. Now, the biggest problem is the fact that even if my soldiers are standing right next to that Archon, that the chance to hit is, I mean, maximum like 75%. Oh, that's a 90, so that's pretty good. With that bonus from Shadow Strike. So I'm going to try and kill these two enemies with the rest of my squad, and then try and use my rangers to take down that Archon.
I'm going. Happy now?
Okay, so this would be a good opportunity to use face off. Go ahead and activate that.
Here I come.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that shot with my Green Ranger.
One down, thousands to go.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use up my grenade here instead of my combat protocol.
Take this.
Oh wow. So I completely didn't see that point of armor on that guy. So I guess I have to unstealth here and take that guy out with my yellow ranger.
Target neutralized. Spotted.
Is it clear?
Heading out.
Okay, so there should only be one more group of enemies. I believe I've killed 8, and it said there's 11. So there should be three more enemies. That's basically one more group. Let's see if we can go find them.
Ready to engage.
I'm gonna go ahead and reload here and just use some scanning abilities. See if I can figure out where I need to go. And I do have my conceal available on Yellow Ranger, so he's gonna be my last scout for this mission, since my Green Ranger's basically used up all his stealth abilities.
Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Okay, so it looks like a bunch of mechs. That shouldn't be a problem. I can actually... I could take out one of those mechs this turn with my combat protocol, but I'm just going to kind of take it slow.
Let's do this. On Overwatch.
10-4.
I hope it's worth it. Good to go. Scanning.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take that 98%. Actually, I'm gonna fire at the officer. Just because I can do so much damage with my combat protocols on the specialist. So that even though those robots are a lot bigger, the officer right there is the main threat. Especially since he's so far away, I'm not sure if I can even get to him to finish him off. So let's go ahead and use up his combat protocol. And I do still have that last mimic beacon, just in case I'm not able to get these 3 guys off.
I'm going.
I have an idea. So it looks like that officer is at 5 health. And I still got my grenade on my ranger, and she does have that perk of +2 damage with the grenade, so I think this should kill. Yeah, so that killed that officer. So all I got left is this mech. Should be pretty simple to take him out. It's gonna be 100% shot there. I like how that Green Ranger ducked, so he didn't get his head taken off by that laser. Okay.
I'm trusting you here.
Now that's 77%, but I do have this. He is the last enemy, and I have another grenade. It's going to be a guaranteed 2 damage, which is pretty much all I need.
Throwing grenade.
Okay, and now combat protocol is going to take him out.
If you destroy them, there won't be anything left for us to recover once the area is secure.
Oh, it sounds like I destroyed some supply base.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Okay, so that went pretty smoothly after I took out those initial squads, but my sniper was pretty much useless in that mission. It's just the way that the terrain was set up there. It was just kind of odd because there was an upper section and a lower section, and they basically both ran north and south. So there was really nowhere to position my sniper.
The aliens were expecting a fight like that.
Okay, it looks like my specialist got promoted. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give him. I'm gonna go ahead and give him Guardian. I have that on my other specialist as well, and it actually works pretty good. Since I do always usually have them on Overwatch. Bunch of loot. Now, on those supply missions, you get a lot of loot. Oh, okay, so I did get some supplies. I wasn't sure if it gave me supplies on those supply missions. Or supply raids. I thought it just gave me, like, corpses and stuff like that. Okay, so I've got supplies now. Okay, and I don't really have any base management to do right now. I have this power coil that's going to be done in 8 days, and then I have
uniform isn't bad
the
considering.
Proving Ground
Sometimes I
project,
do
the
miss that
Skulljack's
damn
going to be done in 7 days. So I think I'm going to go to the map and just scan for now. Now I am interested in seeing what this powered armor is. I've never actually gotten that before, so it's going to be interesting. I'm not sure who I should put the powered armor on once I build it. Probably my Grenader, I guess. Okay, so it looks like let's see, looks like some supplies popped up, but I don't think I'm going to go for it. Now, what I really need is intel, because I want to make contact here, which costs 80 intel, and then get to this facility. But I could use those supplies. I think I am going to go for those supplies. Now, where are they? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go for those supplies right now. Just because that powered armor is going to finish up, and I kind of want to see what it does.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Okay, so it looks like it actually unlocks 3 types of armor in the Proving Ground. I'm going to go ahead and do... I'm going to do the beam cannon.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full
And let's go
report
check
available.
out this
Just
Warden
give the word and I'll
armor.
get started, Commander.
Okay, I'm not sure how much better the Warden armor is, and I'm not sure if it would give the extra item slot like the Predator armor does, because that's actually why I like that Predator armor. So I'm just gonna skip the Warden armor for now, and maybe I'll try and get it once I get some quite a bit more supplies, but I I don't want to waste
Dad
the few
sacrificed the
supplies
only
I
thing we
have
had
right
left to
now
get this
on
ship
that.
off the ground.
I probably
And I
could
won't let it be for
scrounge up
nothing.
300
She might be a little
supplies
worse
by
for wear
selling
right
some
now.
stuff at
But with
the
some new schematics
black
and a little
market.
elbow grease, she'll be the toughest thing in
But
the sky.
I'm pretty set with the armor I have right now. So I'm actually just gonna go keep scanning those supplies.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I had
Right,
high
looks
hopes
like
for the
my
Resistance
monthly
under
supply
your
drop
leadership,
came.
Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
I'm actually going to keep getting these supplies first. It's only going to take 2 more days, and then I'll head for my monthly supply allowance.
Strategic resource located.
79, nice.
Avenger plotting new course.
Okay, so it looks like a council mission just popped up. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. And as always, I thank you for your support. I am a fairly new streamer and YouTuber, so any likes you can put on this video are greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you for watching my video.